you get so flash.
What's my PandaPack? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are doing another face cam video, guys, but we have freaking critical ops in the background, guys. So let me know if you guys want to see more critical ops. I'll be honest, before we get into the topic, I kind of want to switch to Modern Combat 5 again because I'm having sensitivity issues in critical ops. You guys can probably notice in the video, some of my turns are very, very slow, and then some of my turns are very, very fast, and I get like dizzy and all. Anyway, but regardless, guys, we are here to talk about the MCPE community, even though this gameplay has no MCPE or anything. But regardless, guys, I just didn't feel like playing MCPE, which I'll talk about in the video. Sorry if I'm speaking a little bit quiet. I'm still a bit sick. Sorry if I look a little bit worse than usual. I am sick, as I just mentioned. So, yeah. And anyways, let's just get right into the topic. So, what I want to talk about is the MCPE community, guys. So, there's a lot to talk about, and there's lately been a lot of drama. I mean, I don't really know if it's like drama, but like that's just been like people have been like leaving, people have been like questioning the community, doing all that stuff, you know, calling it stuff like dead and like stuff like that. But what I want to say is that I kind of want to just share my opinion, and I personally do not think that the MCPE community is dead, because I don't know, people say that word and I understand what they mean by it, but when you say something's dead, it means that it's not like living, it's not a thing anymore. When you say the MCPE community is dead, it's not actually dead, it's still here. And then people say it's dying. It's like, think about it this way. The way I want to look at it is, for what we have, the reason why it is dying is because all the people who are saying it's dying are the ones who grew up playing Pocket Edition and are now like getting older. So like, let's for example, Jack Frost Miner isn't saying it's dead, but let's just use Jack Frost Miner for an example. So he started playing, I don't know, a long time ago. Same with me. Same with like a bunch of people who are saying that that it's dead. But the reason why we think it is dead is because, or dying, is because we are used to playing the game when we were younger. And when you're younger, you enjoy playing with everything. Like, remember when you used to play with like your toy cars or stuffed animals or did stuff like that? You don't do that anymore. But like, that's just because you kind of grew up. So everyone who's saying that the community is pretty much dead is someone who's like 16, 15, 17 years old, who's been playing Pocket Edition for a while, and they're growing up, and they're like, everything, you can't just, when it comes to video games, every video game is going to go stale. So for us, it's kind of like, we had so much fun with it back in the day. When you look at it, back in the day, all we could do was go on a survival world and play on a map occasionally and do that. We didn't even have multiplayer, you know? And we still had more fun back then than we are right now when we have servers. It's like, what are we thinking? You know what I mean? Like, everything, Minecraft is definitely or MCP is so much better right now than it was 4 years ago or 2 years ago, whenever, you know, and all that, because of all the updates. But yet we're still saying the community is dead. You know why? Because everyone who grew up playing Pocket Edition was used to having so much fun just playing on a survival world, that now they're just not having as much fun, because they're kind of like, you know, they're not grown out of it, but like they're seeing it from a different point of view. Because MCPE is having awesome updates and all that, so it's not like we can blame the game for being boring. It's actually getting more interesting with all the servers and stuff that we have now compared to back in the day. But because we had so much fun back in the day, now it's kind of like, you know, we're getting older, stuff's less fun and all that, guys. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys agree with me on that, but that's just kind of the way I look at it. I do not think that the community is dead, because if you look at someone who's 8 years old and just started playing the game, they're not going to say the community is dead. If you look, that's the thing, dude. Dude, I don't know, it's like I'm talking to one person, guys. Basically, someone who's 8 years old, or like the next generation of MCPE YouTubers and all that, like not like me, but like someone who's like 10 years old, someone who's like 11 years old, they're having a lot of fun with Pocket Edition right now, and in like 6 years they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's dying, you know, yeah. But like, that's the thing, they're having a lot of fun with it. We're just looking at it from our point of view. All of us who are saying that it's dead, like on Twitter when I see it, all of us are like 17, like we're above the age of 15, most of us that say that it's dead, quote unquote. So it's like, and even if you're not over the age, you've been playing Pocket Edition for so long that you think it's dead now, because it's just like, you're getting kind of bored of it. And we gotta admit it, guys. Sometimes we get bored of a game and all that, but yeah, it's just because, that's just the way I look at it, honestly, because I don't think the community is necessarily dying. I just think that our point of view of it is just changing, because we used to have so much fun with it when we were little that now it's like, we don't have as much fun with almost anything. Like, think about it. Back in the day, a game of hide and seek was like amazing. Now it's like you don't even do that. A game of tag was really awesome. Now you don't do that anymore. It's like, it's weird to think about, guys, but it is like the way things are working. We're just finding stuff less fun and all that. We find stuff more competitive. We find stuff more, all that. So that's what I think. Because if you ask like a 50 or a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, an 8-year-old what they think about MCPE, if they just started playing it, they're gonna say it's awesome, because they haven't explored it. They haven't played in survival yet. They haven't gone into creative and built like thousands of buildings like we probably all have. They haven't played adventure maps yet. They haven't done all this stuff. They have all this stuff to work with. They have all this room to grow. And that's another thing. When we started playing the game, we were all bad. None of us just started and was like the most godly player ever. Like, I didn't just pick up the game and be really, really good at building. I was okay, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't bad, but I wasn't like good. Same with PvP. I was not in Split too, but like, I wasn't bad. I mean, when I started, I can't really say if I was bad or not, because like there weren't servers. But like once servers came out, I wasn't necessarily good at PvP. I wasn't horrible, but I wasn't good. Now that I've grown into being a better PvP or a better overall MCPE player, it's less fun because we're literally just going on there to practice. We're trying to learn, but like there's just so much you can learn when it comes to turning your screen and tapping, you know what I mean, and all that. Because I think one of the fun aspects of the community is that, or MCPE, is that you kind of grow with the game, you kind of get better at it and all that, and that's like what makes it super fun. When you go into a survival world and one day you're really afraid of creepers and mobs, and then like a few months you could care less about them, you're playing with the highest difficulty and doing all that. So that's what I think about the community. I don't think that it's dying. In no way do I think it's dying. But from my point of view, now that I'm talking about like everyone's point of view, I do find MCPE quite boring now. Not gonna lie. I mean, I have fun when I record it with you guys, or by myself for you guys, because it's my roots. It's what I kind of started with. It's the first real game I ever really played. Like, played Angry Birds and stuff like that, but this is like the first multiplayer, like a game that's really advanced and all that I started playing. But I do find it boring right now. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to do more IRL videos. I would love to do more Modern Combat 5 and more videos like that. But this is an MCPE channel. I can't just do that to you guys. I can't just throw out like random games, because overall it is an MCPE channel. I'm not saying that like if I just really hate the game that I'm just gonna continue playing it just for you guys, because that'd be torture. But I'm saying right now, I'm not at the point where I think it's not fun at all. I just think it's a little bit more boring than what it used to be. But that's kind of the way I'm looking at it, guys. I don't know if I'll get out of that like boring phase with MCP. I hope I do, because I got you guys to entertain. But hopefully you guys are still enjoying the videos. Let me know what you guys think about the MCPE community. Sorry about my voice and all that. I am kind of sick. Sorry about my my hair actually, for being sick, my hair actually looks pretty good for like sleeping all day and all that, guys. But yeah, sorry if I look a little bit worse than usual. It is again because I am sick, but you guys can probably hear my voice more than anything. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and all that good stuff. Subscribe today to join the PandaPack, and as always, guys, have a safe and enjoyable rest of the day. Leave your comments in the comment section below about what you think about the MCPE community, and I'll see you guys later.